loved and hated, and as talked about as any man in our time. But when he comes to die, he's got something on his mind called Rosebud. Now what's that?
A year ago, these cops and lawyers wouldn't dare cross any of you. I mean, what happened?
So what are you proposing?
It's simple. Kill the Batman. Come on, let's get in character. It's not interested in being man one. Well, you go to the town floor and he asked me if I'd take care of him while he's gone. Would you like a chocolate?
Oh, thank you.
It's funny what a young man recollects.
You're the same as everybody else. You are no different.
Your boy's different.
Are you stupid or something? Mama says stupid as stupid does. And Jenny, I'm poor as Forrest Gump.
Now you come to me to say, I'm Corleone and give me justice. You come into my house and you ask me to murder.
I ask you for justice.
That is not justice.
You gotta come back with me. Where? Back to the future. Here we have a quiet little motel, when in fact it has now become known as the scene of the crime.
You have a vacancy.
Oh, we have 12 vacancies.
This was not a hot-blooded crime of passion. Consider this. A revolver holds 6 bullets, not 8. That means that he fired the gun empty and then stopped to reload.
By the power vested in me by the state of Maine, I hereby order you to serve 2 life sentences back to back. 1 for each of your victims. So be it.
Created by an ancient evil that gave its wearer the power to enslave the world. Believed lost for centuries. It has now been found.
Is it secret, sir? Is it safe?
Have you ever had a dream, Neo, that you were so sure was real? What if you were unable to wake from that dream? How would you know the difference between the dream world and the real world?
It's the question that drives us, Neo. What you told me, okay?
I'm trying to get through this and you're just making it harder.
You think you're the only one doing time, Derek? You think I'm not in here with you?
He was his mother's hope.
He's gone. You don't know the world your children are living in.
His father's legacy.
It's everywhere I look now. What? This affirmative black shit.
It's coming to me. Oh, well, what's coming to you, Tommy? The world, Chico. And everything in it.
Far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Hey, Mom, what do you think?
You look like a gangster.
I know
By the time I grew up, there was $30 billion a year in cargo moving through Idlewild Airport. Believe me, we tried to steal every bit of it.
What do you do?
I'm in construction.
He's not Jewish.
Mazel tov.
way they want.
All right, open your eyes.
We got full of hate when your back's into it.
Up here during the winter of 1970, hired a man named Charles Grady as the winter caretaker. From what I've been told, he seemed like a completely individual. But at some point during the winter, he must have suffered some kind of a complete mental breakdown. He ran amok and killed his family.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives. Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses.
There you go. She's already kept.
Thanks, Billy.
Jurassic Park back online. Sure, 65 years in the making. Just a delay.
Yeah, people do anything in front of a taxi driver. I mean, anything. People too cheap to rent a hotel room.
Driver, hurry up, will you?
People want to embarrass you. It's like you're not even there. It's like, like a taxi driver doesn't even exist. This city here is like an open sewer, It's full of filth and scum.
I think I know what you mean, Travis. But it's not going to be easy.
Dave, do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No, not at all.
I've wondered whether you might be having some second thoughts about the mission.
How do you mean?
Rumors about something being dug up on the moon.
She's like you. Very much like you.
I am not whatever it is you think I am.
She needs our help.
Someone come along.
Someone has come along. This is what
The good. The bad. The ugly. The blue. Where between science and superstition, there is another world. The world of darkness.
On the point of that night, a man's life is at stake.
I'm just saying it's possible. And I say it's not possible.
I want you to watch this because I don't want to have to do it again. I'll make myself about 6 or 7 inches.
21st century. A weapon will be invented like no other. This weapon will be powerful, versatile, and indestructible. It can't be reasoned with. It can't be bargained with. It will feel no pity.
had one of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas to run for 10 years. You know, if I did it, I'd have to run it my way.
Nobody's gonna interfere with you running the casino, I guarantee you.
Well, I just need the name of this guy who works in my building.
Got this job through his PO, you can call him.
P.O.?
Parole officer. Meet Will Hunting.
I've been looking over this rap sheet of yours. Assault, theft, resisting.
I've spoken to the judge, and he's agreed to release you under my supervision.
Really? You have to meet with a therapist every week.
Halloween night. A small American town. 15 years ago.
Until you advise a status upgrade.
Make these your primary action items.
I couldn't sleep.
No, you can't die from insomnia.
I'd flip through catalogs and wonder, what kind of dining set defines me as a person? This is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. I prayed for a different life.
Soap. And make yourself soap.
This is how I met Tyler Durden.
Come on, hit me before I lose my nerve. I'm Rick Dalton. It's my pleasure, Mr. Schwartz.
Hold me, Marvin. Put it there. That your son?
No, it's my stunt double, Cliff Booth.
Last night we watched a Rick Dalton double feature. All the shooting. I love that stuff, you know, the killing.
A lot of killing.
Anybody order fried sauerkraut?
My name is Jordan Belfort. The year I turned 26, I made $49 million, which really pissed me off because it was 3 shy of $1 million a week. We're making a name for ourselves. Nobody knows if the stock is gonna go up, down, sideways, or...
You think if a man sincerely repents on what he done wrong, he might get to go back to the time that was happiest for him and live there forever. That'd be what heaven's like.
I just about believe that very thing.
Casablanca, city of hope and despair, located in French Morocco in North Africa. The meeting place of adventurers, fugitives, criminals, refugees lured into this danger-swept oasis by the hope of escape to the Americas.
Eyes forward! My name is Lieutenant Aldo Ray, and I need me 8 soldiers. We're gonna be dropped into France dressed as civilians. We're gonna be doing one thing only. Killing Nazis.
In the meantime, you've got a lot of recovering to do. There is nothing to worry about. You're gonna be just fine. I'm your #1 fan. My name is Annie Wilkes.
I think one of my clients, Paul Sheldon, might be in some kind of trouble.
You mean Paul Sheldon, the writer? Everybody sure likes those misery books.
They had it at the store, Paul.
They said he checked out last Tuesday.
You have fought valiantly. Now, join me and confront your fate. You've kept him alive so he can die at the proper moment. Bring him to me.
Let's find out where he is.
This is the state police.
We are an elite unit.
This is who we're after. Frank Costello.
You won't be paid as a regular cop, but there's a bonus involved.
So what do I do?
will not ever know the identity of undercover people.
You have anyone in with Costello presently?
Maybe,
Do you know who I am?
maybe not.
When I have my associates search you. In this wasteland, I am the one who runs from both the living and the dead. A man reduced to a single instinct. Survive. It is by my hand! Slave. The slave who became a gladiator. The gladiator who defied an emperor. Only a famous death will do. The frost. Sometimes it makes the blade stick. You find yourself alone, riding in green fields with the sun on your face. Do not.
ある山間の小さな村に侍の墓が4つ並んだ。野心と巧妙に疲れた狂気の時代に全く明理を顧み哀れな百姓たちのために戦った7人の侍の話。
My man.
So how long has this been going on? This thing. We hired Georgina and Walter to help care for my parents. When they died, I couldn't bear to let them go. Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit.
She'd take care of that for you. How? Hypnosis. I'm good, actually.
Do you know what a bounty hunter is? You kill people, and they give you a reward. Better they are, bigger the reward. I need your help. I'm looking for the Brittle Brothers. However, I don't know what they look like, but you do. Don't you? They call my wife.
Long ago, I was quite the professional. My friends and I, we were the creme de la creme in an exclusive industry. And we all worked for this man, Bill. Then one day, I decided to leave, settle down, and start a new life. But when I tried to get out, they did me in.
Lieutenant Elliot, and this is Trooper Wagner. We just want to ask a few questions. We understand the night of his demise, the family had gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. How was it?
The party? Pre my dad's death? Oh, it was great.
There's one thing you should know about me. I specialize in a very specific type of security. Subconscious security. You're talking about dreams. Mr. Cobb has a job offer he would like to discuss with you.
What kind of work placement?
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people. Those caught in violation of curfew will be prosecuted without leniency or exception. It's past curfew, you know.
What's the most you ever lost? Go ahead and tell us.
Look, I need to know what I stand to win.
Everything. Just call it friendo.
Willin, what's in the satchel?
Full of money. Back home to raise crops and, God willing, a family.
So you want me to marry you then?
Well, that's a bit sudden, but all right.
Is that what you call a proposal?
I love you. Always have. I want to marry you.
In a land of timeless beauty,
William Wallace was a man of peace.
I want to stay here with you.
The Wind has captured the imagination and acclaim of the entire world. The screen has never known a love story to compare with this. When Rhett Butler meets Scarlett O'Hara.
I love you more than I've ever loved any woman. And I've waited longer for than I've ever waited for any woman.
Let me alone.
Kiss me once.
Can't we ever forget that day at 12 Oaks?
Do you think I could ever forget it if you've forgotten it? Can you honestly say you don't love me?
No, I don't love you.
It's a lie.
Your mission is to proceed up the Nung River in a Navy patrol boat. Pick up Colonel Kurtz's path at New Mung Ba. When you find the colonel, infiltrate his team by whatever means available, and terminate the colonel's command.
Terminate. Terminate. With extreme prejudice.
My orders say I'm not supposed to know where I'm taking this boat, so I don't.
Pistols are. You're going to keep still until they cut you down one by one? Get a doctor!
Stay away from me.
What happens if the manager won't give you the diamonds? Cut off one of his fingers. The little one.
I'm so scared. Kids are falling. And I'm wondering how I'll get down the stairs.
They hadn't done what I told them not to do. They'd still be alive.
So hard to keep the smile from my face. I'm all over the place. Why do you think they might think that? Don't make a bit of sense to me. Do you think there's anything wrong with your mind, really? Not a thing, Doc.
Does it help to have someone to talk to?
My mother always tells me to smile and put on a happy face. She told me I had a purpose to bring laughter and joy to the world. Is it just me? Or is it getting crazier out there?
Is protected by forces beyond imagination. It is desired above all treasures on earth by those who are good, trust me, and those who are evil.
I'll tell you everything. Yes, I know you will.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. The killer is on the loose.
Keeps them alive for 3 days. Then he shoots them, skins them, and dumps them.
A rookie FBI agent is on his trail.
He's got real physical strength, cautious, precise, and he's never impulsive. He'll never stop.
But in order to track him down, she'll have to match wits.
I'll help you catch him, Clary.
Believe me, you don't want Hannibal Lecter inside your head.
With